Holy smoke, is this ain't no joke, as I was literally about to go to bed.
Oh my word, look at that.
Wow, do we have a lot to get into here today.
Woo, 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 man. Oh man, I love it. I love it right now.
Good morning, everybody. Who's ready to get rich?
Yeah, all you poor losers with your index funds. We got a amazing stock to pitch to you that's going to make you a billionaire in just a couple of weeks. What do we got on the agenda today, Cole?
Well, it's funny that you showed a Target intro, because I'm talking about Target, but we are talking about a retail store. Let's go ahead and share the presentation that we have here.
Oh, we have a presentation.
This is the next 100x stock, courtesy of the Strongman Personal Finance Patreon and Discord conglomerate, trademark. You cannot copy this research. You do have to join Patreon.
This is a very large publicly traded C corporation.
Yeah. So, as you guys can maybe tell from the title, and I put a little hint on the top right corner, we're talking about Dollar General. And this is not, look, I didn't take a picture to try to overhype this or anything. This is just, I took this picture at a completely random moment in time, and you can already see how packed this place is with business. I mean, and look at the range of products they're selling. So
I didn't know they sold tobacco.
Yeah, I don't know when this picture's from.
Did you actually take this picture?
No.
You liar.
All right. Now, if you had invested in this stock last week, you would have been destroyed. You're trying to retire early. You're trying to grow passive income. Your kid's college fund is now gone. In just 5 days, you're down 16.5%, which shows you can't just pick stocks willy-nilly. You can't just be randomly buying stocks whenever you want, buying and holding long-term. You have to know when to get in at the right time. But
this has a dividend, though, doesn't it?
It does. So we'll get to that. It's got very nice dividend.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
But if you had invested in Dollar General when it was first recommended, given a buy rating on the Strongman Patreon back in 2009, you would have made 473%. But far outpacing the market, and you probably would have been retired.
And this doesn't even include dividends.
This doesn't include
dividends. Will show up on here.
Yeah, you actually dividends is probably because of the dividend snowball, it's probably 3 times this.
The compound growth.
The compound growth of dividends.
Compound passive income.
Yeah. You're probably thinking, we recommended this stock back in 2009. It has to be too late, right? You're crunching the numbers. You're looking at your bills. You're never going to retire. I should have bought back in 2009. No, it's not too late yet. That's because I don't want to throw around terms like insider trading or anything. But let's just say in a few slides, you're going to see I have some information about the future Dollar General that I think you'll find there's still a lot of money to be made. So, in order for you to understand the Dollar General stock, you have to understand where the name comes from, dollar and general. So, general is a commander of an army or an army officer of very high rank. Strongman, you were in the military.
I wasn't a general, but yes.
But this checks out, right? This is what a general is.
I'm really glad you had to Google this. That's all I'm going to say.
So the general part is it's an officer in the U.S. Army, Air Force, and Marine Corps ranking above lieutenant general. So the general part, that's fantastic. We love that part. Unfortunately, the dollar part. I went to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and I looked at the Consumer Price Index as accounted by the Morris County Library of Historic Prices, and found out that in 1910, a dollar was worth about $26. So that means going forward, if Dollar General keeps down their path, they're going to be selling things for basically like a penny in 100 years from now. So I did some research.
That's bullish for the stock, huh?
I did some research. I took the Rich Dad, Poor Dad Beginner's Guide to Personal Finance. Strongman was we just had September 1st a couple days ago. And so Strongman gave me the Patreon money to be able to afford put $1,000. I put this $1,000 course on the Patreon credit card. And so I was able to do some research for this for all of y'all's benefit. And I found out from Robert Kiyosaki that there are two basic laws that are violated. When Nixon in 1971 took the dollar off the gold standard, what happened was he violated Gresham's law. We all know Gresham's law. We talk about that all the time. It says that when bad money enters the system, good money goes into hiding. He continued, the second law is Triffin's dilemma. You know how dilemmas are laws. Triffin's dilemma, and what happened in 1944. What happened in 1944, look, I'm going to make a long story short. Triffin's dilemma meant that the U.S. had to supply dollars to every central bank in the world. So we had to print probably quadrillions of dollars. He did say probably, so that's not like a fact. It could be off, but we probably had to print quadrillions of dollars. So imagine you're trying to sell like M&Ms or something at Dollar General, and there's quadrillions of dollars in the world. You know, you're not going to make any money. So how do we fix this? What is an asset? What is a money that will not lose its value? Bitcoin General. We're going to be changing the names of all Dollar Generals. And as I said, I don't want to say insider information, but I have a scoop on this coming early 2024.
Are you saying you're a controlling shareholder in this business, or you've just heard that this was going to happen?
I heard this was going to happen from a source I have. All your favorites, Doritos, Hot Pockets, Snickers, for just one Bitcoin.
Man, what a deal.
So profit. So if we assume that sales remain the same, revenue will increase nearly 2.6 million %. And profit will also increase nearly 2.6 million %. Because we're taking a product that cost about 50 cents and selling it for a Bitcoin.
Very high margins. Very high margins.
Very high margins. I mean, Apple doesn't have profit like this, you know. But
nobody has profit like this, except my Discord, of course.
I knew that you would be. I knew you had, because this is not like other channels where we just like fluff each other and tell each other we're geniuses. I knew Strongman, or General Dollar, as he likes to be called. I knew Strongman would give me some pushback on this. He said, Cole, what if Bitcoin General goes out of business? So, no, I'm assuming no more sales, no more stores. We only have our Bitcoin. So I did some more research. And what the research shows is I found from a reliable
This is some good DD right here.
Scientific journal that found that Bitcoin will reach $1 million by 2030. Which means even with no more sales, if we just have our Bitcoin will grow 3,846% in just 6.5 years. Meaning at 2030, the stock price for Dollar General, we're looking at $5,010.38 a share. Are you in?
So what if Bitcoin goes to zero, Cole? You did your DD. I'm sorry.
I did my DD. Now, I did want to point out once again, this is not financial advice. So you do need to do your own due diligence, meaning go watch this video yourself.
I see you haven't watched it. Usually, isn't there like a red line under it that says?
Well, I don't want to make people think like, he already saw the video. I don't need to do my own DD anymore. So I didn't watch the video, so people know, I need to go see it myself.
So you literally just took a screenshot of a video and you pasted it into the slide, and you use this as proof for your thesis, and you didn't even watch the video.
Elon Musk has. I've been DMing Kathy Wood about this.
You've been DMing Kathy Wood.
She's ready to buy in. So, I mean, do you think Kathy Wood would agree to invest in this, and
Oh yes, I can see that.
And then the company goes bankrupt after.
Kathy Wood,
Yeah,
investing in a bankrupt company.
Investing in a bankrupt company. I mean,
That's I don't know.
I
She
mean,
would never make that mistake.
look at the signage.
Did you put that in there yourself, or did you get that from the internet?
No, I took this picture.
So they've already done it.
Well, there's a test. This is how I found out about it. There's a test store.
Oh, where's this test store at?
It's Houston.
Were you like high or something? You don't know where you were?
Look, do we have any questions from the audience?
Actually, we have a good question right here.
That is part of the, as you guys know, if you buy AMC shares, you get like a tote bag or something. If you do buy Dollar General, well, Bitcoin General, if you do buy shares of Bitcoin General, you do qualify for VA benefits, and also you get 10% off at Applebee's on Veterans Day.
Yeah, it's a good deal. You get you get VA healthcare, you get a little bit of VA disability every month. It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
that's where the real returns come from.
Yeah, and the 10% off at Applebee's, you can think of it like a dividend.
And we all know dividends are a good passive income.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nobody really has any other questions.
Well, I mean, what questions could you have?
Well, yeah, I mean,
you can't
possibly question this presentation.
As you can see from this picture, actually, it does say we accept SNAP benefits. So we can convert your food stamps into Bitcoin at the store.
Do you have any moral reservations with that?
No.
None at all. I think by Discord we can do that as well.
Oh, and also since the dividend is somebody, can you pull up Matthew's newest comment?
Oh.
So this is not about the 10% off, but since the dividend will be paid in Bitcoin, since we won't hold any dollars, you can evade taxes. You just don't file them. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. If you don't report your income, you don't pay tax. I don't know why this is so difficult for people to understand.
So it's really investing in Bitcoin general. It's almost like an IRA.
Okay. Are there any more questions, anybody?
No, I think people have things to do at 7:30 a.m. on a Sunday.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you put all your money in your grandma's money.
Let's pitch the Patreon from.
Oh yeah, don't forget. I don't even have that up right now. Don't forget to sign up for my Patreon. You want DD like this? You want to make some real money and not be a broke bussy? Well, you check out my Patreon. Okay, it's going to be a pinned comment in this video. And you give me your money, and I give you stock tips daily, like Bitcoin General. How was that?
We'll probably be doing these at least once a month. This is like we have like 100 of these slideshows in the Discord, but for free we give out about one a month for free.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of analysts in my Discord doing concept research like this.
Yeah, like
posting Andre G videos and not watching them.
All right, well, it's been a blast. Thanks everybody for watching.
Goodbye, everybody.